Zeke will die alone. I'm gonna take a shower.
What?
I think it's a great feature.
You ain't taking a
Tell
shower?
him story time. I gotta take a shower, for real. Tell him a story. I'm gonna watch my stream when I get out of the shower while I'm doing my chores, so tell him a fucking story.
Who wants to hear about the time Zeke almost killed a nigga? Alright, it was back in like, what, 2nd grade, and Zeke was in a gang. Because Zeke is that ghetto nigga, you know? That's what I do. So, this nigga was gonna pay out, so I was like, nigga, do you really want these hands? He's like, nah, I got you. After school. And so, fast forward like 2-3 hours, this nigga came at me with an iron crowbar. And so I yeeted the fuck out of his first swing, and I grabbed that bitch and I paralyzed him from the waist down. Moral of the story: don't fuck with Zeke's money. Okay, that's Zeke's story time. Lasted a whole 20 seconds.
Okay, I was here just to see how long you do story time, but I do gotta go take a shower. So tell him like the entire fucking zombies chronicle, like the entire zombie storyline. I don't fucking know. Tell him any bullshit. I'll be back.
Alright, starting with the zombie storyline. It all started back in Not During Toten, where they made this little small boxy thing called Nazi Zombies. It was like, what the fuck did it come out? It was like 2004 or some shit like that. But around that time, zombies wasn't a thing. So when they made zombie mode, instead of having your, usual survival stuff you have on Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare, all that good stuff, they made this new thing, zombies. And so there was 4 people that were stuck in the place. You landed, or crash landed, to a small spot. 4 U.S. SEALs. One of them made it out alive, and his name was Tank. Then came Deriz, aka the Giant. And the Giant, the first thing introduced was something new. Actual characters with actual, names and shit like that, but also Pack-a-Punch. And it introduced 3 new characters added on with Tank: Richtofen, Takeo, and Big Boy Nikolai. So they made it out of there, and then they went to like some insane asylum because why not? And then they went to, where was it? Fuck. What's all the 3 backpacks? Fuck, why can't I remember? Well, long story short, they made it out of there. Goes to Black Ops 1. And then they made it to Kino. And Kino is the Theater of the Dead, which literally translates from German, because Kino der Toten translated to Theater of the Dead. So they made it out of there after they got some Nova DNA or something like that. Kino was just there. Let's be honest, they made it out alive. Kino was just there. And then on the sidetrack, during the Cold War, because fast forward to the future, parallel timeline, Fidel Castro, our president JFK, vice president Nixon, some old dude, and I think it's Secretary of Defense at the time. One of the 3, but one of the 2, were trapped negotiating with Fidel Castro about, stuff like that, and then all of a sudden, zombies came flooding in into the Pentagon, which 5 sides, which made the map 5. You get it? If you don't get it, you're retarded. So, long story short, JFK, Fidel Castro, those 2 bald guys, well, 1 bald guy and 1 guy with the bob cut died. That's how it ended for them. Back in time to the regular timeline, then we make it to the moon. The moon is where things get shaky. This is the end for the 1.0 characters as far as they're concerned. Sophia... Not Sophie. Is her name Sophia? Yeah, Sophia. Sophia is taken out of the pyramid and switches body with Richtofen. Richtofen takes over the pyramid once he touches it. And as that happens, that is literally like the end for 1.0 characters. They survive it out, they leave, and they part ways because there's no more of a reason. 1 second, put that number. Like I was saying, there's no reason for them to sit together anymore. So they left, split up, died. One of the three happened. And then goes to the Black Ops 2 storyline, which is the start of the transit crew. Now, Richtofen is still in the pyramid, but also Maxis is still there too because he killed Maxis, but Maxis became a part of the Ether, you know, the Hollow Earth theory. And so, as the Ether, they were battling for control. Now, depending on which way you went, but there's one canon, there's one non-canon. If you went Richtofen side, you were gifted with as much power as you wanted. You could instant fire, always fire cell, all your perks per burst. Doesn't matter if you survived. If you were there, you got the benefits of being there for helping them out. But if you did the cannon side, which is Max's side, you blow up the Earth, which is why transit, happened. You blow up the Earth. You curse Richtofen to be internally enslaved to the zombies, because at the end of the round you would get a zombie with a different colored eye, and that would be Richtofen, so you would have to kill him every round. So he would have to constantly go through that, and pretty much all torment, and so nothing really happened to that. And then the 2.0 characters start slowly after that into Origins, which is going into the origins of the zombies, saying that ancient curse. And then this is actually where the timeline skipped a little bit. He went back in time to the Great War.
Hey bro, it's me Jay.
They're the reincarnations of the four saviors of the Vikings, and since they're reincarnated as those, it was only by fate that they would meet up, get their respective staffs, and bring peace to the world. Is kind of what they had to do. They freed Samantha out of the Ether, and they realized that, and then they were teleported to the house. Now, they teleported to the house for a little bit of time before they were sent back down, and I think the next map they went to was, Richtofen was sent to the house for a little bit. The other three were off doing their own stuff for somewhat of 2 years, and that's when Richtofen was going around visiting universes and all this, and then he hit up with the Shadows of Evil crew, and he stole the summoning key, and then pretty much what he did was just damn the whole Shadows of Evil crew to death, because Max has said so himself that he could not do anything for them. They couldn't go to the house, they couldn't do anything like that. Their souls were never to be saved. They were living in constant purgatory. They couldn't do anything about that. They weren't to the house or anything like that. After that, he went back to the Giant in the future, and that's where he met up with Takeo, Dempsey, and Nikolai. And so then that's when he blew Richtofen 1.0's head off, collected his soul, and then they made their way to Dreisendrach, which they got. Well, he sent his soul to the house, and then keep on going down the list. Dempsey, Takeo, Nikolai, everything happened. Sent the souls to the house. Dr. Monty was slowly looking by as this, very overwatching God thing. Hey, you ruined my story time. I'm talking to a stream real quick. Be gone. Like I was saying, they were sent to the house. Dr. Monty looked over them. Not over the kids, at least. He looked over what was happening, and he told them that because of Richtofen's doing and the group's doing of the 2.0s, that they have to set it right, which comes into play with Revelations. Once you do Revelations Easter egg, it will find out that you are anomaly because you took the blood of some of the inmates of Mob of the Dead who were in purgatory, also for killing the guard. And so once they did that, once you finish that out, all that good stuff, once they figured out that you were just an anomaly because you made yourself into something that was stuck in purgatory so they wouldn't be vanished. And so what he did was sent them back in time to be the saviors of the Vikings once again, which started the infinite loop, which they now live and die constantly from, I think it's the original ruins of Origins, which is back in like Viking days. Come back. They're reincarnated as those guys, the saviors and rulers of that place. They die. They are reborn as the group that meet in Origins again. And then they go to Revelations and they die, and it's a constant infinite loop, just like it is in Mob of the Dead. Unless the cycle is broken, which the cycle was never broken in their case. Sucks to be them, I guess. Yep, that's kind of what happened. Hashtag read my nigga Bobby's murder.
Hey, Ziki Poo, hello. Zeke!
Yeah, I told him his own storyline.
Tune in Fridays at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern to join our live.
I don't care.
Okay, well, I gotta go sweep and vacuum, I'll be done.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll be back.
Siege. Okay, do you need it?
You joined the party.
No, I don't want to join you. Why are you starting?
Hi. I'm only one watching. And I liked.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Leader here, coming at you with another video. And now I'm gonna try to do some 100 wins, while my friend New York Jets comes back in. I don't know if he's streaming right now, but hell, fuck it. I mean, Z got throw. Oh shit. This guy's Shishi boy deleted it again. Okay, now I messed up my last one. There's an issue with my PS4, so I'm gonna try this again. And like always, we're losing. Man, rusty as fuck, fella. It's one of these games. The games that I hate. And I don't like streaming losses, so I'll just leave that. This is 100 ones after all. See. I think domination might be good. Join mid game. I hate these ones. Second. Jesus, I just realized how I sound. Sound fucking retarded as fuck. Fuck that. Alright. Oh. This is what we're doing now. This kinda sucks. I hate these goddamn games. Whenever I decide to go live, I go up against a fucking try-hard trap bombs. Well, only I can do is try to win. Let's see up now. Fucking hell, being a Vesper user too. I don't know if I should have it like this. 1 second. Definitely set the space a little bit on my screen so I can see to my best. It's gotta really fucking try super hard. Fucking hell, I can't get one good game. I never fucking joined the lobby. This is shit. Oh, you wanna join the game? Yeah, switch on a team losing by like fucking 50 points. Yeah, I mean, some of this goddamn sense. Cause this game's fucking fair and shit. I'm gonna do something fucking boring as TDM. Shoot, is there any fucking other ones? Kill confirmed. Maybe I do snipers only. We play no slums. Isn't that nice? Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, I do have a class. Once again, going up against a team. No way. Hit markers. Draking users. Oh my god. Can't use a real sniper to save your life, can you? Huh? What?
Are you ready, boy?
Yeah, well, let me finish out this game real quick.